Hello, how's it going? So July's about finished, so I thought I'd do my monthly haul because I'm still waiting on my Severin sale pickups, but it looks like they could be another week or so, so they won't get included in the July haul anyway. I'll do a separate video, of course. Yeah, I got a few bits, about like 16 titles, some 4Ks, some Blu-rays, quite a lot to go through. Some good pickups, like some solid films this month. Watched some of them. Some of them I haven't gotten around to viewing yet, but we'll start off anyway. Let's get it cracking with Soldier Blue. So this is the 4K Steelbook from Studio Canal. Brutal film, brutal finale. The climax is like really violent, you know. Yeah, there's Soldier Blue. Review on the channel if you're interested on my thoughts, and there's an unboxing as well. So that's a lovely Steelbook from Studio Canal. Just pop that to one side. Also picked up George A. Romero's Bruiser, which I thought was quite good. I did enjoy this one. Again, unboxing and review on the channel. Yeah, basically tells a tale of this guy who he wakes up and his facial expressions have vanished, and he's all, you know, just plain white face mask on, sort of like stuck to his face, and he ends up committing murders, murdering people who've wronged him, and he goes down a slippery slope, and yeah, things just take a bit of a nasty turn and whatnot. Good film though. I did enjoy Bruiser. Very good indeed. 4K looked good as well, which is always a plus. Another 4K I picked up is Team America World Police from the creators of South Park. Haven't got around to watching the 4K yet. It's been a minute since I've seen this film, so looking forward to seeing it again. Picked up South Park Bigger, Longer and Uncut. Watched this the other night with my brother. Had a blast. It's a musical, so every like 3 minutes there's a song. It's got hits in there such as Uncle Fucker and Blame Canada. You know, a lot of songs. La Resistance and Carl's Mum is a Bitch. Carl's Mum is a Big Fat Bitch, should I say. Lot of fun songs in there. You know, good narrative. I've always thought the South Park movie was good. I think I love The Simpsons to death, but I don't think they did. You know, when they released their film about 2007, I don't think it quite felt like a movie. It was just like an extended episode. Well, for an animated show, this really feels like a movie, especially being a musical, and it's got a bigger narrative and stuff. With The Simpsons movie, I thought the narrative was a little bit subpar, but South Park Bigger, Longer and Uncut is so much fun, and you got all the characters in there. Yeah, even Satan's plotting to come to Earth with Saddam Hussein, who's his boyfriend in the film, which is an hilarious little side plot. Yeah, really good. Yeah, I enjoyed it. The 4K looked pretty damn good as well. Doesn't look as good as the sort of new episodes where they've really like enhanced the animation using the computer work and whatnot, but considering it's a 1999 South Park movie, it does, in 4K, it did look pretty damn good. Really enjoyable. Great sound quality. That was a good one. There's a look at the back. Yeah, had fun with that. One I had to pick up, I'm getting the Steelbook. That should be out when Terrifier 3 gets its cinematic release in October. They're bringing out a Steelbook of 1 and 2. I've already paid for that and pre-ordered it, but I just thought I'd pick up a singular release as Terrifier 2. I do collect Terrifier merch, and Art the Clown's just the next big horror icon. I mean, you've got your Freddys, you've got your Jason, you know, you've got your Pinhead, Leatherface, Michael Myers, Chucky, you know, all those guys. But Terrifier Art the Clown is the new horror icon. And I think there's going to be more than 3 Terrifier films when it's all said and done. And to be honest with you, as I'm such a huge fan of this new franchise, I'm all for it. It's like, as many Terrifier movies as possible, please. These movies are just more entertaining than anything else that comes out, and just a lot of fun. The gore's on point. They're gorier than anything else that comes out. So I'll take as many Terrifier movies as possible. I'd even mind if they do about 10, to be honest with you. As long as they keep it quite fresh and inventive, it's great. Terrifier 2, no exception. It's a brutal film from a couple of years ago. It got released. Fantastic plot. I actually prefer Terrifier, the original film, but this is a bit bigger, a bit like more ambitious. It's very long at 2 hours 15 minutes, but no moments dull. Really good film, Terrifier 2. Probably be considered a classic in years to come as well. Shown these before on the channel in their own videos, but I got Absurd from 88 Films and Anthropophagus, which is a great Italian horror film. 2 great Italian sort of like gory splatter flicks there. Anthropophagus and Absurd. Yeah, really happy to add them to the collection because they're both utterly brilliant. Very gory, very violent, very nasty, but you know, it's Italian cinema at its best from director Joe D'Amato. Fantastic slips on them too from 88. I know 88 Films have got a lot coming out because in August I pre-ordered a couple of bits as well, and they've got like Funeral Funeral Home coming out, should I say, Klaus Kinski's Crawl Space. They've got what else have they got coming out? Some Christopher Lee films like Curse of the Crimson Altar and Night of the Big Heat. Even more stuff. Trying to think. They've just released Skinned Alive, which looks pretty decent. There's more. 88 absolutely killing the game, bringing out fantastic stuff. I think the rest now are Blu-rays. So we've done with the 4Ks for now. Let's run down on the Blu-ray. So I've been having a bit of a Blade kick lately. I watched Blade 1 on 4K and then I watched the sequel from Guillermo del Toro, Blade 2. Just picked up Blade Trinity. Have seen it about 20 years ago when it was released, but I can barely remember it. So looking forward to checking out Blade Trinity. I know it's probably the lesser of the Blade films, but I'll be happy to have a look. And there's this release. Pretty cheap as well. Picked it up for about £4. Can't complain. Good pick up there. I Drink Your Blood, the 88 Films edition. I also picked up, there's a look at the back. Excuse the glare. Got a lot of light action going along with the neon lights and stuff. Yeah, really fun, trippy, hippie horror film, you know, about this outbreak and this gang of miscreants start like turning into blood drinking ghouls, and yeah, a lot going on. Really 70s as well. It's got a heavy like 70s aesthetic and vibe. Yeah, I really enjoyed I Drink Your Blood. Really good stuff. Picked up a found footage film on the cheap off eBay called The Frankenstein Theory. Yeah, really quite interesting. Not the best found footage film out there, and it does hit a few beats like the others do, but yeah, a bit reminiscent of the Blair Witch Project, you know, a group of people trying to explore this idea of there actually being a Frankenstein's monster out there, and Mary Shelley's story is actually not a work of fiction. It's supposedly, in this movie, a work of non-fiction. So this group of people go out there trying to find the actual Frankenstein's monster, and it has a bit of a sort of comes to a quite an you know, mean-spirited ending with the Frankenstein's monster basically tearing shit up. But yeah, pretty damn good. There's a look at the back, especially for what I paid for it, like £3. Can't complain. Got that one off eBay. Picked up the original Hulk, well, not the old school, but the first of the big blockbuster films with Hulk in, you know, from like 2003, I think this one's from. Watched it at the cinema when I was a kid, can barely remember it, but I thought I'd pick this one up because I did enjoy it at the time. It stars like Jennifer Connelly and who's the other guy in the film? Eric Bana. So Eric Bana, Jennifer Connelly in Hulk from 2003. I know it's not the oldest Hulk film, as there's older inceptions of The Incredible Hulk, but this is like the first big blockbuster of Hulk, I think. And I enjoyed it, and I'll enjoy watching it again. I will have a look at this. Not a big Marvel fan or anything, but this one, you know, it's got a bit of nostalgic value to me. A couple of Arrow titles I've picked up. So if I can just work my way around a bit. Got them in the sale, super cheap, for about £9 each. Picked up Return of the Killer Tomatoes. Now, I haven't watched Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, but don't know if anyone's aware, but the streaming app Tubi's just launched in the UK. And I know like a lot of Americans swear by it and Canadians because it's over there, but we've just got Tubi, and it does have ads, but I have to give them some applause because it warns you when an ad's coming on, and they're literally a 2-second ad, and then the film's back on. So every 20 minutes you get a 2-second ad, and then the film's back on, and they've got loads of free brilliant films, loads of horror. You know, they specialise in horror. They've got heavy hitters, big films, well-known ones. They've got lesser known, you know, lower budget, smaller budget films, but they actually have Attack of the Killer Tomatoes on there. So I'll have to go and watch it on Tubi, which has just launched in the UK, and I'm just thrilled by that. I'm really happy they've launched over here because I can watch a bunch of cool movies for nothing with just an ad every 20 minutes for like 2 seconds. So, but Return of the Killer Tomatoes, a lot of fun, really wacky, really self-aware, breaks the sort of third wall a little bit. You know, it's conscious that it's a movie, and it's even got fake trailers at the beginning, equipped with fake trailers. Yeah, had a lot of fun with this one. Just some crazy fun Return of the Killer Tomatoes from Arrow. And one I've seen before, but I've not watched my Blu-ray yet, and that's Doom Asylum. Picked this one up. low budget 80s sort of slasher with this group of people who go to an abandoned like asylum, and yeah, you got this guy on the loose killing people and whatnot. It also stars Patty Mullen from Frankenhooker. She's pretty good in this one, and she's good in Frankenhooker too. So looking forward to revisiting Doom Asylum. It's by no means the best film in the world or even that good. It's just a lot of schlocky 80s like low budget cheap fun, and I liked it. I thought it was good. Picked up the Slumber Party Massacre remake. Not too bad. I don't think the comedy in the film hits, but I quite like the sort of slashing action, you know, with the driller killer and whatnot. He's good in it. The plot's got a few like twists and turns, but the humour's just terrible. Some of this modern humour I'm just not on board with. Sorry if anybody likes that, but for me, some of this modern sort of humour is just atrocious, and this is no exception with the humour. It's not very good, but the actual violence and the horror is pretty good, and I did kind of enjoy it. It's sort of run of the mill to me, sort of average, middle of the road kind of movie, but for the price, for about £5, I thought, yeah, I'll snag myself that, because I've got the original. I haven't got the sequels to the original, but I did kind of want this because I do like it somewhat. I'm just not into the humour, like, that's all. Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2, big improvement on the first film. Still not perfect or anything, not that it's going to be, but yeah, it's got the additions of Tigger and Owl. Owl was fantastic and really creepy. Tigger was a good slasher villain as well, although he does channel his inner Freddy Krueger a little bit, and he's going bitch, bitch after every sentence and whatnot. It gets a little bit tiresome because you know he's just basically imitating Freddy Krueger. But as a whole, big improvement on the first film, a lot of fun. I would not be opposed to seeing a Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 3, and I'm sure they'll make one. But yeah, not too bad, pretty good. I think I go about 3 stars or something. Not too bad at all. One I've not got around to watching yet, and that is Sound of Violence, another cheap HMV pickup, but yeah, it looks pretty interesting. Something to do with audio, you know, some sort of horror auditory film. Not too sure what it involves, but I'll go in blind, as this is a blind buy. Picks up a classic thriller, which I haven't seen since I was a kid, and I did watch it on Sky Movies in the late 90s, and that's Copland. And it's got a hell of a cast. It's got Sylvester Stallone, Harvey Keitel, Ray Liotta, and Robert De Niro. There's 4 great stellar actors there. And Sylvester Stallone apparently piled on the pounds for this role as well. He actually is a bit chubby. He put on a bit of weight deliberately, Stallone. So looking forward to revisiting Copland. Yeah, good thriller from what I can remember, but I can barely remember it because I've not seen it for about 30 years. I watched it when I was really young on Sky Movies. I just can't remember what happens. It's that long ago. Some HMV premium collection stuff to finish the video. Got The Hidden. I was really anticipating this one and thought it'd be excellent. Not so keen, to be honest with you. It failed to entertain me that much. It's got a good cast, like Kyle MacLachlan from Twin Peaks, Michael Noiri from Flashdance. Yeah, weren't too keen. I'll keep it in the collection, but maybe it needs a revisit. Maybe it was just the mood I was in at the time, but I didn't find it that thrilling and thought it was a little bit boring, really. Just my opinion. Got Dustin Hoffman in Marathon Man. Yet to watch this. Looking forward to it. Looks like a good thriller. HMV Premium Edition. They were doing 2 for like £15, so absolute steal, bargains. Had to pick some stuff up. And finally, for this whole video, the original King Kong, the classic 1933, is it? I think 1933 movie. Correct me if I'm wrong, I think it's 33. Yeah, the original King Kong. I've never seen in its entirety, so looking forward to giving this a good watch. I do like the... Oh, I'm sweating loads. It's pretty hot up here. I do like the 2005 Peter Jackson rendition of Kong. But yeah, looking forward to seeing the original in its entirety. Obviously, I've seen plenty of clips on the internet and stuff like that, but I need to sit down and actually... you know, really get into the film and actually see it. So picked up King Kong, and that's the whole basic. So about like 16 titles. Got my Severin stuff coming. I've ordered loads in the Severin sale, including the new opera edition and some other things. But that's my July haul of other things. So yeah, that's July. Just sorting out the editions, pick them up off the floor. Don't like to keep stuff on the floor really, but I've got a rug down, so it's not too bad. I'm looking forward to some of the releases over the rest of the summer. Some good stuff from 88 coming. Silence of the Lambs coming to 4K. I'll probably pick that up off Arrow. But I was kind of contemplating whether to wait till it comes down, because I'm not too bothered about getting the slipcover for Silence of the Lambs. I don't think it's a chunky edition, like a limited box set edition of a singular film. I think it's a limited edition slipcover. So I thought, well, am I bothered about paying £30 just to get an Arrow slipcover? I might wait till it goes down to 15 in the sale next year and pick up Silence of the Lambs on 4K. We'll see. I might get it. Yeah, load of stuff coming in September, October. Can't wait. Some great announcements from Umbrella. I've ordered the Hell House box set on Blu-ray in September. There's other stuff as well. 88 are putting out From Beyond on 4K. Can't wait to add that to the collection. And Arrow announcements are today at 3, so I'll be watching that. I might even do a video on it later. So thanks for watching my monthly haul. That's July's additions to the collection. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good day. Hope you enjoy some sunshine or whatever's going on. I'm not a big fan of the summer, really. It's too hot for me. But, you know, I'll make the best of it. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.